Okay, welcome. We let's start when with the interview. This interview is for a British girl. His name is Zoe, and she will help us with this interview. Okay, let's start. The first question is: do you have a nickname?
Hello. My nickname is Marge because my surname is Marjoram, and Marge is short for Marjoram.
Where were you born?
I was born in Cheltenham, which is a town in England.
Are you married?
I'm not married.
What is your favorite Colombian plate?
My favourite Colombian plate of food would be the lovely fresh avocados in Colombia.
Do you have a pet?
I don't have a pet, but when I was younger, I used to have a pet dog.
What do you think about Colombian people?
I think the Colombian people are really friendly, really welcoming.
How many places are you visited in Colombia?
I visited about 6 different places when I travelled to Colombia, including Medellin, Bogota, and Tirana.
What do you like the least about of Colombia?
What I like least about Colombia is quite a hard question to answer because Colombia was a wonderful place and I really enjoyed my time there. I think the thing I liked least was the potential risk of violence, even though that's a lot less these days.
Why do you come to Colombia?
I went to Colombia because it's known for its beautiful beaches, wonderful food, and forests and jungles, and also the culture. So I wanted to experience all of those.
Do you feel the weather better in Colombia than your country?
I think the weather is much better in Colombia than in England. In England, we have a lot of rain and wind, and it is quite cold, whereas Colombia, it is lovely and warm and sunny, particularly by the beaches.
It's hard for you to talk with Colombian people?
It was hard for me to talk with Colombians when I was in Colombia because my Spanish isn't very good and not many people spoke very good English, so it was quite hard to talk with the Colombian people.
What do you think about insecurity in Colombia?
I think actually a very safe country. I felt very safe getting public transport and I felt safe in the towns. But I think Colombia is still known for not being a particularly secure country.
What do you like have breakfast usually?
For breakfast, I normally have toast or I normally have yogurt with fruit.
Would you like study in Colombia?
And I'm not sure whether I would want to study in Colombia just because I don't think I want to do any more studying. But if I was to go to university again, it would be a lovely place to study.
Did you finish the high school?
I have finished school.
What is the name of where did you finish the studies?
I studied at Cardiff University and I studied psychology and I got a degree in psychology, and before that I went to college and school.
Do you come to Colombia for study?
I haven't been to Colombia to study.
What do you are studying right now?
And I'm not studying anything at the moment. But maybe in the future I might do another degree or another master's, and it would be lovely to study in Colombia, but I don't speak fluent Spanish, so it may be a little bit hard for me.